Kojo, impact is not just positive or negative. They are grays, if you get what I mean. It's not just black and white. And so definitely somebody saying, oh, Kojo is a good guy, Kojo is a good guy on radio, it might not cause somebody to listen to you all the time. It might not cause somebody to not listen at all.
You're trying to flatter me or something.
But I think you're a great presenter, Kojo.
Right.
But then it would give some credence to your ability at what you do, credence to your ability as a talk show host. If even somebody does not listen to you at all, if there's the need to look for a talk show host, someone will say, oh, I've heard a lot about this Kojo guy, let's try him
But
out.
Sandra, tell me, one of the things that your guys are saying here is that there are stories that are on the media landscape for so long, it doesn't necessarily mean that the people who are doing the things that they are doing will change their mind, and so it means the media doesn't have any power.
Like they also said, there are so many other factors, but the presence of the media cannot be sidestepped, and it's so poignant. For instance, psychology or research has shown that just familiarity or the presence of the thing then creates an image in your mind, so that when you are thinking of this phenomenon, that particular activity or that particular product comes into your mind.
What do you say, for instance, in the face of the many examples of stories that were raised by media practitioners which have been redressed as a result of a countless campaign on those stories?
They have been redressed because the government decided to. So long as the government decides not to do it, whatever happens,
if they win.
What made the government decide to?
No, the government decided to because probably they looked at it again and realized, no, that means that whether the media came in or not, they will still have decided.
If they have power, why don't they change it? If they have power, why don't they change it? Why don't they pass the bills?
Okay.
Why don't they pass the laws?
I feel like the Speaker of Parliament here. Order. You were asking, Michael?
Yes, I'm saying that if the media have power and they feel that they don't buy a particular bill or they want a particular bill to be passed, the media should get up and pass the bill.
Let me ask you a direct
question. They can come and sit here as parliamentarians and pass a bill.
Michael,
and if they have power,
Michael, let me ask you the same question I put to Anas. What would you say in the face of countless examples? And let me give you one, like the representations of the People's Amendment Bill. What would you say in the face of something like that had a lot of noise made about it in the media?
Kojo, people are dynamic, and so are governments. They are dynamic people. They are not static. They don't take a decision today and stick by that decision forever. As time goes on, they also know that if things change, they have to change. They have to do things differently. So they change it not because there has been so much pressure from the media, because there has been times where pressure has come from the media and they still don't change their stance.
Okay.
They still go ahead to do
We will leave it here. We have run out of time. Let me go to the members of my faculty. We've got a few questions to ask of you, and then we'll ask our audience to cast their ballots as well. If you are watching at home, that short code is Tigo short code 1750, that same number across networks. Pascal, any question?
Just a quick one. I think they can take it for and against. Is it true that the media could have sent the whole country, Mother Ghana, to war during the last election?
Yes. The Rwanda genocide.
That's how
the press.
media. Exactly.
Whatever the media says has to be triggered by something. And if that something is not there, then whatever the media said won't hold any water.
And I'd like to say that what didn't they do during that period? They did all that they could, but yet the minds of the people decided, not the media. Yeah.
I have listened to both sides quite carefully. What is missing for me is the emphasis on power and how either the media being powerful or not is displayed in the arguments that have been brought forth. And so I am confused in my mind as to who is making a cogent argument for their case. And I would want them to come again.
In 60 seconds, are you guys able to clearly explain how the media translates that power that you claim they have?
Kojo, the existence of the National Media Commission, which is guaranteed under the Article 160 of the Constitution, actually mandates and gives the media that authority. And we talked about two bills, the Right to Information Bill and the National Broadcasting Law. This also comes to enforce that the media, as the day goes by, is being empowered day in and day out.
The argument you make, the centrality of the argument, seems to suggest that the power does not emanate from the media. It is of an external source. So that defeats your argument.
It is given to them. At the end of the day, as it is coming from outside, it is vested in them. So now they are going to exhibit that power.
All powers in the land are entrusted by the supreme law, the Constitution. no one has any power but what the Constitution says it has. And so when you go to the Constitution and in Article 12 of the 1992 Constitution, by which we are governed now, it empowers the press as the watchdogs of the three estates. I don't know what more there is to say the press has power.
Media is quite large, you know, and
diverse.
Diverse. Would you say all media belong to the fourth estate?
Would you say all media belongs to the fourth estate?
No. And when you say no, try and clarify why you say no. And when you say yes,
I would say yes.
And if you don't know,
don't
say why you don't know.
Don't even go further.
I would say yes, all media belongs to the fourth estate, because as at the time that the name was invented, if I may say, we had the role that the group was playing, that they were termed the fourth estate. That role has translated over the years till now.
We'll be right back.